Hi guys, Mark here, welcome. Well, I thought it was about time I did an update review for you, just to let you know how the Ninja 636 is going. Well, everything's brilliant. I've had her for about a year and a half now, about 3,500 miles. So I split my miles between this and my Triumph Trophy 1200, so would have been more, but it's kind of, I've been out on the Triumph quite a lot. So it's been an absolute blast on this. As you can imagine, a bike of this nature with this sort of engine, 115 horsepower, 16,000 RPM redline, it's an absolute hoot to ride. It's been pretty good to ride, very economical, about 45 to a gallon. Servicing about £150 for an interim service. Due a new back tyre soon. I'll probably get the same again, to be honest. Bridgestone S22, I find them to be absolutely brilliant. It performed fantastically on cut the track days. I did Cadwell Park here in the UK and Castle Combe. I've been to Wales on it a couple of times. That was actually really good. Actually, I was in the saddle for about 10 hours, about 300 miles, and it wasn't too uncomfortable. I mean, I'll probably change it maybe next year for something a bit more comfortable, less on the wrists. But absolutely fantastic bit of kit. It's not too harsh on the road with the suspension. The brakes are superb. Obviously reliability's first class, it being Japanese. But all in all, absolutely fantastic bike. I've had a few Ninjas over the years, and this is by far the best one I've owned. It goes like absolute stink, but the nice thing is with the 636 engine is it really does give a lot of pull from low revs. I mean, if I take this right down now in 6th gear, look, right down to 30 miles an hour, open it up, 30, 40, 50, 60, so it's, for a small-ish engine, it's incredibly tractable. I think they lowered the front sprocket this year just to give it a bit more pull. So these have been dynoed at around about 115 at the rear wheel. So it's a very fit 600. Top speed round about 160, I would say. But it's just that induction roar that comes up through the airbox when you open it up is totally addictive. I have thought about putting a aftermarket end can on it, but it sounds loud enough to me, and I don't want to get any police kind of ears pricking up, shall we say. It's got Kawasaki's assisted slipper clutch, which is super light. The quick shifter on the up and down, no sorry, quick shifter on the up only is lovely. So I mean, obviously the riding position on it is pretty sporty. I have ridden more sporty bikes than this, but it's generally pretty comfortable really for day-to-day use. I'm only 5'7" tall. I think if you're sort of 6 foot you'd be alright. If you're way over 6 foot you may find it a little cramped. But it's just literally the way this engine just pulls any revs, any gear. And the handling is very sporty, but it's just not overly firm. So even on bumpy roads like this, it's really compliant. Seat comfort is average. It's just a little slab of foam there, nothing amazing, but So I found it absolutely fine being in the saddle for all day. As I said, economy is very good. I'm getting about 45 to a gallon out of it at legal-ish speeds. I love the dash on it. I do like the sort of old school tachometer. Screen is a little low on it. I may at some point get a taller one, but it's going to stay like that for now. Mirrors are super clear, give you a nice view behind. I say the front and the back brake are really strong on this. And I think comparing this to its nearest competitor, the Yamaha R6, the R6 is way more expensive. I do have a review on that. It's a brilliant bike, but this is way cheaper by a couple of grand, couple of thousand, and this has a much stronger bottom end on it. But I mean, the R6 is still a fantastic bike. But no, this is a very entertaining bike to ride. Not to say that the models previous to this aren't any good. They're absolutely fantastic. You could probably pick up a used 2015 model for not a huge amount of money, and they're still brilliant. So all the switch gear on this, typical Kawasaki, very nice and tactile, very easy to use. So this has a sort of a high and a low power for sort of wet use. It's got traction control, three-way traction control. I keep it on the lowest setting. But all in all, guys, it's been a superb bike. I absolutely loved it to bits. It's just a fun bike for going out for sort of quick little blasts like I'm doing today when the sun's out. Just slow this right down and show you how immaculately fueled it is. So we're sort of down to 30 now, fourth gear, and the fueling is absolutely perfect. Third gear, down to second, give a bit of power for you. Here we go, hang on. Woo! See what I mean? It certainly goes. Actually, let's do that again. That was fun. Second gear, wide open throttle. It's just amazing the sound it makes. So guys, just a short update really on the Ninja to let you know how it's going. As always, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Post your comments, whatever you think about these bikes. Maybe you might have one yourself. Let me know how it's going, and catch you again in a week or so. Cheers guys, all the best, bye bye.